tsunami warning has been issued.
Yo, what it is, man, it's DJ KG, man, BossTalk21. You know, we're going to be into a lot of different things. We're going to be talking about a lot of different things. And I want to introduce my co-hosts. I'm going to start with my young lady to the right of me, Miss Diamond. Talk to them folk.
What's poppin', you guys? It's Diamond, also known as Auntie D. You know, mom of twins by day, businesswoman of night. Just jumping right into what I have going on. I'm your local photographer here in Vicksburg. Unbreakable Photography. Get at me for your personal photography needs. But yeah, I'm just a mom, just trying to keep it pushing on my side of the town. And my business endeavors, I'm currently, like I said, you're a photographer, but I'm also jumping into some other business endeavors like hair and different stuff like that, you know. But that is on the horizon. Keep it hush hush until it rise, you know. But yeah, that's a little bit about me. Lover of God, lover of inspiration. Y'all know what it is, Auntie D, Monday Motivation. But enough about me, because I'm babbling. But let's jump right into it, bro.
Ro, some call me YB, some call me boss. It all depends on where I'm at. You know, entrepreneur, in the fashion, have a clothing line, YB in clothing, Young Boss Nation, podcast, I own a wheel and tire shop, a wash and detail shop, a trucking company. Just in a hustler, first and foremost. I'm a father, a brother, a friend. You know, we're going to get into a lot of things on the podcast. We're going to talk about the thinkers, knowers, and doers. We're going to talk about how to get some money, but also how to keep it. You know, we're going to educate the youth, show you how to get to it. You know, we're going to take a lot of feed in. We're going to give a lot of feedback. You know, we're just here to grow, help each other. We're going to get into the athletes, the music, entrepreneurs, the politics, the religion. You know, if you name it, we're going to do it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to go up. So that's what we on. KG, what we got? What we got?
Yo, you already know what it is, DJ KG. I mean, jack of all trades. I got my hats in every single thing you can name. So we're going to talk about a lot of different things here. But we just want to let you know who we are and what we do. And expectations, man. Expectations in general.
That's a good topic. I want to touch on that. I had a friend one time. I was talking to him a couple of days ago. You know what I'm saying? They were chilling with their dude, right? But they were saying, like, they was watching a little TV show, and the woman asked, you know what I'm saying, the dude, like, what was your biggest fear? You see what I'm saying? And the dude was like, losing my wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, losing my wife was his biggest fear. You know what I'm saying? So she reached over and asked her dude, like, what's your biggest fear? You know what I'm saying? And he was like, his career. Yeah. He was like, his career, whatever. You feel me? So she kind of got upset. And she was like, I expected you to say what he said or whatever. And I was telling her, like, look, that don't mean you're not a fear. Mm-hmm. That just means you're not the biggest fear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that don't mean you're not important. Just ain't his biggest fear. So don't have don't have so many high expectations on a person. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Because you might feel that way about him, and he might be your biggest fear, but you can't put that on him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Give him room to be a human. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think? What you think?
Man, I feel what you're saying on that. And a lot of people, I tell people just in general, you gotta conquer your fears, man. You gotta really just conquer your fears. I mean,
courage.
It is what it is. My favorite word, it is what it is. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If it's not, it's not. Hey, it is what it is.
No, but I don't think you get what I'm saying. Like you ever had somebody, like, you might do something, like, for me, you might say, look, man, I might come to you and say, man, look, man, I need 50. You know what I'm saying? And you doing it, but we all know that I'm going to do something for you.
Yeah.
I ain't doing it for the intentions on I want you to do something for me back. But when I call you, I'm expecting you to come through like I come through. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes they get tricky because you're looking for you and somebody else, and it don't work that way all the time.
Because, I mean, if you lead with, I want you to do something for me, for you understanding that I'm going to do it for you, but then at the same time, I'm not asking for it back, but I expect it back.
Right.
It's a bad balance when it comes to expectations, because like if you have an expectation of a person, like in a relationship, a parent or whatever, if you're expecting this particular thing back, then that's what you're looking for.
Right.
It's you not saying that you're doing what you're doing for the person for that, but at the same time you kind of are, because if you're not getting that back, then guess what, you're gonna be dissatisfied.
Right.
So, I mean, you have to be realistic with yourself when it comes to, I want this person to do this for me because I know that I had this person in that particular way. But at the same time, you can't really hold that over people, because honestly, do you think or even know if that person can do it? And a lot of times we don't even know if somebody can do it. Like, for example, in relationships with love, everybody doesn't have the same love language. So we're expecting this person to love us at this capacity that we loving them, to look out on us, to do this, and that. And you don't even know this person ain't never had nobody in their life to ever love them like that, to ever teach them that this is what's required within a relationship or a love companionship to keep it balanced. So you looking for something this person don't even have within them to even give you. So it's like you set yourself up for failure.
But sometimes by you knowing that, even though like you can have a high expectation for them and you can believe like they supposed to give me back what I give, do you believe in taking your time to help them or for them to grow even into that? I'm saying, I'm asking, like, do you? Do you feel like say if like you got like if you dealing with your guy or whatever and you expect him, you know what I'm saying? If you expect him, like, you know, when you walking down the street with your guy, he's supposed to be on the outside, you're supposed to be on the inside. But some guys don't know that. But by you having the expectation, do you take your time out to educate him on that and be like, look, you know, let me show you, because he could come from the streets. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of guys who come from broken homes. They don't. So some you automatically expecting him he should know that because of your age range. But a lot of times we come from broken homes, so a lot of guys don't know that until you show them that. Because I'm just happy I learned at a young age, but a woman taught me that. Like, she telling me to open the door. I don't even know how to open the door for him. Open the door for myself first and tell her to come on after me. Yeah. She like, this ain't how it work. You know what I'm saying? So I'm learning my game from a woman. But the same way you expecting him that, you got to teach him at the same time.
Child, in 2021, y'all know how love is out here in 2021. Child, ain't nobody think about teaching nobody. They think you're supposed to show up with the bag, you're supposed to show up with the information. But I get what you're saying. It is important to be a type of person to, if you genuinely want to be with a specific person, I'm talking about friendship, I'm talking about relationships or whatever. If that person is open to learn, that's the key thing. If that person is open to learn what your expectations are, what you require in whatever capacity they are to you, whether friendship, relationship, whatever, if they're willing to learn what you need and the expectations that you have for them, where you can teach them to do that, then okay, yeah. But most of the time these days, you have expectations for people, especially women, I'm going to touch on that in a second. You have expectations for people and they don't care to meet them. They here to get what they trying to get out the situation. They personal gain, huh? They gonna keep it moving. And then also, women have a bad thing of, it's in their head. They think it up of, not they, because I'm a woman too, but we think it up what we want this person to do, how we want this person to show up, how we want this person to interact with us in this relationship, the give and take, and he's supposed to be doing this, he's supposed to be doing that, especially when we compare it to somebody else. Right. But sometimes it's not articulated right to let a person know what you expect. Like for this podcast, we let each other know what we expect. Right. Within our friendship, we let each other know what we expect, how we want each other to show up. But if you're in a relationship and you're not giving that type of information or whatever type of relationship it is, how do you expect the person to meet a bar if you're not even telling them? And that's a big problem that women got. I never looked at it like that. Thinking it up.
That's so crazy because it's like just dating in 2021. It's just like I gotta take a shot. I gotta think about that one. Everybody gotta take a shot to that. Like it's a shit show. Like for real. Like. Everybody wants some hot and ready. Like they want it right there, right then and there. Like I don't even know who you are. Like I'm not the same KG I was in high school. You know what I mean? I'm older. You know what I mean? I don't like the same shit. You know what I mean? I'm a grown ass man. Like you just not gonna get me just cause you look good. You know what I mean? You gotta have some shit going on.
But sometimes that be like, not saying for me, but sometimes that be what be winning, and that's what fail at the same time. Cause see, you can see a person on what you think of their image. Like you can see a person on their image, but anything, like I learned like this, right? Like anything is good. Like you'll deal with a chick, anything is good that you ain't got to deal with them for 24 hours. You see what I'm saying? Like she ain't got to go home with me, so you don't really know who you dealing with. You know what I'm saying? It ain't kicked in for her to get on your nerve or whatever. Because you going home to somebody, I'm going home and end up you going here. But when we live together, it's something totally different. You know what I'm saying? And you get to see who you dealing with. So it's rough. I think social media play a big part in the relationship these days.
It does, and you already know how I feel about the popular person.
You don't date the popular person. I ain't heard that many times with women. They don't like that. They don't like the guys that popular.
But why?
Got a name. I don't know why. Why?
What you think?
Break that down to like why women don't like the popular guy.
For me, I can't speak for all women. You're gonna hear this a lot in this podcast. I cannot speak for all women, but for me, I don't like the popular guy because I feel like most of the time he's overrated. But that depends on the level of popularity. If you have a city famous type of guy, he's pretty much overrated. He's probably toxic, self-absorbed. He probably got umpteen girls that he trying to mess with, and you just the one that's in the public right now. So it's overrated to me. That's my opinion. But
and I respect your opinion. And just for me in general, like I'm a popular guy.
I ain't popular.
Everybody know who I am. I'm DJ KG, and it's just like okay, it's hard dating in my realm, and it's hard to take somebody even serious because like okay, what you here for? You here to get in the party free? You here to get in this free? Or what you around me for? Like, you know what I mean? Like, because of what I got going on, it's just really like hard. It's really hard to find somebody just like really genuine. And and a lot of people are feeling this. Not just me. It's a lot of people are feeling this way because like you know, man, I got homegirls that's lawyers and. You know, man, nurses, they're like, KG, I'm not just dating just anybody. He got to have some shit going on. You know what I mean? So I respect that too as well, but it's just like dating. 2021, like it's a fucking shit show. Like, what's out here?
Yeah, but see, I'm gonna put you through some shit. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I gotta know. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna know if you don't put a motherfucker through nothing? I gotta put you through something.
Put you to the test.
I gotta put you to the test. I gotta test you out. You feel me? And I'm gonna run the hell out. You know what I'm saying? With me. But at the end of the day, like with me, because I got so much going on, it's hard. Like the main thing women like is time, you feel me? And that's something I really don't have. You know what I'm saying? So if a person deal with me, they gotta adjust what they got going on until my time. You know what I'm saying? Now I do make time for what I want to make time for. We all do. But a lot of times I'm missing holidays, birthdays, funerals, a lot of stuff to try to, you know what I'm saying, keep going what I got going on because I didn't get her overnight. You know what I'm saying? So I see the bigger picture, so you know what I'm saying, we can chill later, but I gotta get to it right now. And, you know.
So I'm gonna tell you guys a secret. The most important thing to women is not time.
Oh, what is it?
What is it?
We want to hear this
talk
one.
to me.
It's not time.
I want to hear this one.
What is it, Dime? What is it?
Ron got his ear out too. He want to know what I'm talking
I'm
about.
trying to say.
Okay, so I personally believe the most important thing to women, because I want y'all to listen in, okay, is your intention with your time.
Okay.
You ain't gotta have 1,000 hours to lay up with us, take us to this place, that place, because we do want that. We do want that. We want you to show that you are intentional about showing us appreciation and affection. Well, you ain't gotta do it all the time. You know? Because one thing you could do with your time, you could set up for somebody to bring us flowers. You ain't even gotta bring the flowers. You just gotta send somebody to let me know he was thinking about me at 2:57 today, and he sent me some flowers, and this man put.
But look, I ain't gonna need to hold you. Look, a lot of time when men send flowers, it ain't even about the flowers. A lot of time it's about the reaction that you get from the people around you with the flowers. But
comes from intention.
Man,
I gotta pull up to that one.
You know what I'm saying?
Intention, like, of course your girl gonna want you to take her out when you got time to go on a date and blah 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 blah. But when you put intention behind what you are doing for her and showing her that she is special, your girl gonna forever lay at your feet. I don't know if we can go this far. She gonna give you what you want late night.
But you know, at the end, but I don't know, man. That's a little iffy for me.
I'm trying to tell you, I gave you the secret.
Because when we know, like some men we know, like some people we got that gift to know, like, you know what I'm saying? But they want more. Like women, a lot of women ain't never satisfied because they want more. Like you can get them enough, like, because it's never really enough. But at the end of the day,
what's enough?
What's enough? Like, all right. One thing I pride myself on, right? Like when I got like my woman, you know what I'm saying? She ain't gonna have to worry about dirty car. She ain't gotta worry about dirty shoes. You know what I'm saying? That's something I'ma always have. You know, I'ma always give her attention, even on her worst days. You know, and I'ma embrace her insecurities. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you look good in this. I'm look good in that because I'm gonna make you feel comfortable when you're around me. I'm gonna let you know, like, I accept you. With your flaws and all, like all this, I accept it. You know what I'm saying? This what make you you. You know what I'm saying? And whatever I don't like, I'm here to help you change it. Like I'm gonna go through the motion with you. You see what I'm saying? But that's another topic. That's for another day. That's for another day though.
Listen, look, I need a red flag. You know that red flag is the new
You're lying, man.
Hold up. Cause you see I had my paper towel, so I'm having to say that ain't it.
That ain't it.
But I mean, you're right. If it's something that within your partner that you don't feel comfortable with, I think that we all have the right to point it out and say, okay, like, look, I ain't feeling that. But if that is a core part of that person, then you may have to come to a compromise.
Right.
Because me, I'm not. Y'all know me. I'll be ready to.
Well, see, but then again, if you're dealing with a guy who got a little something going on, he can pay for the change, whatever that is, you know. If he having a little something, he can, you know, his pocket might can fix it, you know.
Okay.
So it all depends on who you dealing with. You know, but like I said, all that boils back down to time because he gotta have time to want to get the flowers, pick out the rose of flower, whatever that is. Find a florist for them to send it to your job. All that come with time.
It's just a 30-minute call. Come on now.
30 minutes turn to 2 hours.
30-minute call. Call the florist. Get them the address of her job. Put your little note in there. Boom. Your girl ready to jump on you when she get out.
Okay, but what about women then? Like you see women, they get comfortable when they get what they got. The first year they might be consistent like hell. You know what I'm saying? Doing everything they got to do. And then they get comfortable. They start dressing up around the house like, oh, this just him. Like, you know, he done see me. You know, you showing your braids every day under your wigs and shit. You know what I'm saying? You showing the braids and you stop putting the lashes on. You know what I'm saying? And you stop smelling good. You just like, this just my dude or whatever. But we looking forward to that. You know what I'm saying? We be trying to see, like, what's going on.
Is this a question for me?
It's a question for you.
So, I just got one question. Do y'all got kids?
Got kids for sure.
Okay,
no kids over here. No kids.
Look, bro, we not going back and forth about
Alright, we ain't gonna go back and forth.
But I'm just gonna say this. I think that, of course, women, we do let our guard down. I've heard this before within my relationships, whatever. Show your man the same extent that you go to when you show the world. Like, you know, when I go out, make sure I'm looking good. I'm on here, make sure I'm looking good. And then you at home, I agree with Ro. We got the braids. We looking rough.
Yeah.
We roll out with the shirt on, with the titties hanging. And, you know, of course your man still going to accept you at your lowest. But he still want to see you looking good. So I agree. Sometimes women, we do fall back and we get real comfortable. And sometimes we just have to surprise our man and let him know we still got it.
For sure.
Unless he forgot.
See, that's
the freaking dress on.
See, that's the one I'm saying. Like, that's the one I'm saying. Like, come on, like, embrace it. Like, I'm your nigga. Like, I already know your insecurities, and just bring them out. Just go and tell me. Just gonna tell me. I had a situation, just in general. I know we just going we just talking. I had a situation. My homegirl was telling me some shit. You know what I mean? And she was like, she thinks she a nigga. But I told her, you tough on the outside, but you really just soft on the inside. Tell your nigga your insecurities, and that nigga gonna respect you even more.
Right.
Why women don't have those uncomfortable conversations with their man? I don't know why they don't do that. Like, you will have unprotected sex with this nigga, but you won't tell this nigga your insecurities. Like, they don't
want to let their guard down. But at the end of the day, like, you'll run a man off with that super independent shit. Like, we know you independent. We can see it. Like, a man can see it. You know what I'm saying? Not a little boy, but a man can see it. Like, he can see that you handling your business. But that super independent, we out. We gonna cut out for that. Like, man, she should have been a nigga. We gotta do it.
And just like real life shit. Like, most niggas are like me. Like, we watch a woman before we just go in. Mm-hmm. We hunting. We going out. We stalking our prey.
Is this a God thing or is this a Leo thing? This I see a Leo trying to gang up on me.
It's a God thing.
Cancer Nation. Cancer Nation. Okay, but listen. First off, I just think that women in today's age, because we are talking about expectations and we are talking about the relationships in 2021. Women these days are trying to be like men. So I'm going to agree with you on that. But at the same time, women are trying to distinguish themselves from not always needing men. Because it's a big thing now that we just supposed to need a man. We supposed to compromise who we are. We're supposed to change and, be at his beck and call. But at the same time, he not paying attention that I'm a boss. I'm a boss too. I'm making money too. I can buy this and that too. You are an add-on. I do want you to do for me. I do want you to show up for me. But I'm also a woman that can do it for myself. Now, what you need to do is get over your pride and your insecurities and show up and do it. Yes, I'm a boss. Yes, I'm going to show up like, I can handle this myself. But listen, like Jill Scott said, you can tell me what to do if you can tell me what to do. But you can't tell me what to do if you can't tell me what to do. You got to be the man in a relationship like, hey, I got it. And I'm going to be like, okay.
And I agree because a lot of, shout out to the women. You got a lot of women, they bosses now. Mm-hmm. They leading the way. Like, but I don't know, man. It's crazy. Like, you kind of got me with that one. Like,
and it's not a respect thing, though. I don't think it's my man don't need to be. I need to show. Oh,
but no, I did want to say this though. But that's how you keep a man. We like to feel needed. Yeah. We love to feel needed. Not necessarily that you need us, but come to us when you make no decisions. You know what I'm saying? Make us feel needed. Make us feel like we the king of the castle. Even though you're gonna do your own thing anyway, you still gotta stroke our ego. That will keep us.
You are right, because in the Bible it says that a man is supposed to lead the household. So you are supposed to make that room for your man to lead. But
if he leading right,
I was just about to say he got to be a type of man that
some boys want you to treat them like men. They only doing boy duties. You know what I'm saying? So it go hand in hand.
And it's fact, you got to distinguish what you got. And a lot of women in 2021, they still having boys, and they think they got a man.
For sure, a lot of that going on.
They got a boy. They got a little boy. This man still staying home with his mom. He's still doing little boyish things. He's not doing grown man things. He's not thinking about the future or putting this back or putting that back or, thinking about the expectation, he need for this and that. You know what I mean? So that shit plays a part too.
Yeah.
But in general, I really wish, this is me, I really wish women would really see their worth and see what they got going on and evaluate. Because a lot of women don't think, oh man, I don't think I can get this person because he this or he did. You know what I mean? The whole time we really just like, shit, you what I need.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got this going on. I got this going on. We're a power couple. We Jay and Beyonce. Yeah. Like, let's go. Let's make this happen. Like, you don't need, hey, you don't need little buddy.
Yeah.
You need me, cuz. Like, let's make this happen. So, but a lot of women are so just like, I don't want to make the first move. What if he reject me? A lot of women, I heard this so much. I don't want to get rejected.
That's all us though. That's everybody. I don't think that's just a woman thing though.
Rejected?
I was gonna say KG, he's the woman's counselor.
Yeah.
He's the man you need.
It's not rejection. What I have, because I'm the guy. I'm a single guy. No kids. No whatever. But in the same token, what I've learned just dating in 2021, all women want shit fast.
Yeah.
They want to be in a relationship like I can get their number today. They want to be in a relationship tomorrow. It doesn't work like that. I don't even know you. I don't even know you, ma'am. I don't even know you. I'm just finding out you got a kid. He probably my age.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know you, ma'am. Like, oh, you need to take me on a date right now. What? Take you on a date right now? I don't even know if I like you in 24 hours.
Hot pocket relationship.
You know what I mean? It's like they want everything fast. I don't know, because motherfuckers getting married in their family or what's going on, social media playing a part. Like, it's so fucking crazy. Like I would be out just like, you know what I mean? Women come up to me because I'm single. You know what I mean? The motherfuckers say I'm like a unicorn. I'm rare.
Right.
Single, no kids.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So they like,
they love you.
Yeah.
They love you on the walk up. No
Yeah,
cap.
like,
they love you on the walk up.
yeah, they're like, oh, he ain't got no kids. He's single and he got shit going on.
he a DJ. He know that KG. Ooh.
He ain't no
you
bum
have
ass
emotion.
nigga. He got some shit going on. Like, okay, let me see what's going on. Take me on a date. Like, I need to go meet your mama.
Listen, I ain't doing that
That's
one.
why
What?
they
Yeah.
trying to lock you in quick because of that. That's
Yeah.
why.
Ma'am,
And you taking them on dates. You probably taking them on dates too, though. You probably doing the date.
I don't. I'm gonna tell you something.
See?
I'm gonna just tell you. With me, I'm just for me. If I take you on a date, I really like you. But I gotta get, cause with me, I'm scanning you before I'm pulling up your Carfax. I'm pulling up your Carfax. I gotta know who you ain't dealt with. See if I want to go behind this person. I'm very cautious. Like, I don't just talk to anybody, cause it be shit going on. Like, I had partners with shit going on. They like, cause like, I wish I would have did my Carfax.
Yeah, see, but that's what I'm saying. See, so that's what I'm saying. When you meet a chick, sometimes you gotta bring her around them ones. Like, you gotta bring her around some of them bosses to see what you really got. See, sometimes if I meet a chick, right, I'm gonna bring her around them guys. Like, I'm gonna bring her around. Like, hey, they already know when I bring her around. Like, man, that little shawty, woo woo. They gonna be like, they gonna tell me when she leave. Like, boy, you ain't got yourself nothing, boy. But she would eyeing me the whole time. She like, this here, whatever. You ain't got yourself nothing. I know how to. I'm gonna play off that sometimes.
She ain't got
you know what I'm
shit.
saying? Because I can't bring you around if they telling me you choosing. And they could have had a misjudgment though, but if your eyes wander, that's what we go off of time. Like, if I bring a chick around and I be like, yeah, my partner, this KG or whatever, you can't keep your eyes off of locking on him and he lock eye with you about 4 times, he gonna tell me like, bro, I don't know, she wanted me or you. But females might look at it like, I'm just looking at him because he's looking at me. You see what I'm saying? But we look at it totally different. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes
that comes down to communication. Now I'm gonna tell y'all about a situation when I was a few years back. I want to get into this, but okay. So a few years back, talked to this guy and he took me around his friends and he did not introduce me.
oh shit.
And I had kind of felt some type of way, because I just said that I don't be knowing about the guy code and all that. But he did not introduce me, and I was like, "Why you ain't gonna introduce me to your friends?" Blah blah blah. And he was like, "What the fuck, Then when he told them who I was, he was like, they just my homeboys. I told him your name or whatever, but he didn't want to introduce me like, oh, this is my old lady. Like, you feel like I'm trying to introduce. And I was like, He was on some hood shit. That was some Jackson shit. And I was just like, I don't think this for me. Guys, y'all are weird.
Nah, but see, sometimes you already said like you like to date the non-popular type of guy. So we might look at them as like weirdos, like, and they're a little weird. You know what I'm saying? But that was you.
Weird.
You know what I'm saying? But it worked. But it works. You know what I'm saying? Like it works.
I wasn't feeling that.
You weren't feeling that though.
You better introduce me. I look good today.
See, you know what I'm saying, Cole? That's what we doing. We bringing you around just to get the report. Like,
Yeah.
oh, she it? They gonna be like, oh, she it? Like, yeah. Then you gonna see us come back. We're gonna be all over you. Then, like, yeah, you know, it's me.
Comment, but I'm not gonna.
Did me.
I want to comment
But
on
I'm gonna
that.
tell you.
I'm not.
But I'm gonna tell you though. I'm gonna take just to give you some game, Diamond, because this is a podcast for man. Boss21, Boss Talk 21. This is what it's for. I'm gonna give you some game. If a guy doesn't introduce you, he doesn't see you no farther than that.
Oh,
If he doesn't introduce you
shit.
to, if like this is my old lady, y'all. Because I'm gonna tell you something. With guys, women talk. I'm gonna tell you, like, women are talking.
Yeah.
Like, they know you. They gonna know everything about you before XYZ. Her friends gonna know how your stroke game is, how this and that, what kind of car you drive, whatever.
It depends on the age group, okay? Because in college, high school, maybe yeah, but above that, I don't.
Man, the women gonna know. They gonna talk about
everything.
you. Girl,
Not that.
he ain't last 5 seconds. Okay,
I don't do all
they gonna talk. But in general, guys gonna talk like, man, I really like Shawty. Cause one thing about a guy, it take a lot for him to tell you. It take a lot for them to say, like, man, especially when they get older and ready to settle down. It take a lot for them to tell you, like, I like Shawty. This the one right here. And he gonna tell his partner, like, this my Shawty, bro. I don't even play about her. Like, we ain't playing no game. You ever had the over aggressive ass boyfriend?
But you
like,
know what?
He don't play.
That's 50-50 though, G. Because I feel like this, right? You were like, if he ain't introduce you, you ain't gonna like you ain't it or whatever. But if you weren't it, he would never brought you in the first place.
And I'm not from.
You see what I'm saying? Like, if I feel like you ain't it,
Yeah.
I'ma leave. We gonna. The crib is far. We going. Come to the crib. You know what I'm saying? The door unlocked. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We gonna handle the business. Other than that, we ain't going no further than that, though. You know what I'm saying? We gonna go get a Mickey D run. Everything gonna be on the run.
I don't know. They were kind of like.
But,
I don't know.
But you like the hood.
I really wasn't for sure for that environment.
Yeah.
Look.
But I'm gonna tell you this though.
Deep
But you
injects.
got different.
You
You
probably
got different
South
cats that.
That's what we.
Man, we love Jackson. We love Jackson.
Oh, I do. Because y'all
all right.
got the best geotag. South Jackson is so classic. Anyway, moving forward.
But I'm gonna tell you this though. You got different niggas that really don't know the game. You don't really know how the shit go. You got some niggas just like, bro, I'm gonna just take her around. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Niggas just don't care. Niggas don't look at it like we look at it. Like, if I'm taking a girl around, man, I must really like you to spend XYZ hours of mine in my day. If it just ain't in my room and beating your back out. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I take you around my family, I kind of like you. So that's the next test to let me bring you around my family, see how this goes. If it goes good around my family, not saying I need their approval about my woman. I don't need my family approval about my woman. Cause I ain't seen so many relationships work. And the family, man, I don't like that bitch. That bitch stuck up and she don't speak to nobody. And they still together to this day. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I don't need my family approval about it, but I want to just see if you gonna be like, let me get to know his mama. Let me get to know the people the women before me, just like with me. Like my mom, I got special ladies in my life. I got my goddaughter, I got my mom, I got my nieces. Let me see if she take the time to get to know why I love them so much. Yeah. If she take the time to see, like, she tried, even though they didn't get along as well, she take the time to just try to get to know them, I'm cool with that. I might have me something.
But I think that's some early Leo shit, because I'm a Leo and I ain't got that shit in me. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care for that. Or like, man, look, I want you to respect Big Mom, you know what I'm saying? Respect her. Respect my sisters, though, you know what I'm saying? They gonna be there. They ain't going nowhere. Respect them. That don't mean you gotta be their friend, you know what I'm saying? Because, you for me, you ain't for them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I want everybody to like one another, but if you don't, it don't matter. I gotta lay down with you at the end of the day. You gotta lay down with me. And that really all that matter. Don't come in trying to make an impression. Be who you are. You know what I'm saying? If you that way, be that way. You know what I'm saying? People tend to like who you are. Like if you just a good, genuine person, people know a good soul when they see one. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But I do want you to respect the ones that's around me or who been around before you came around, because they're gonna be here when you leave.
That's
you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if y'all can't click, I just find a common ground. Just as long as y'all keep it respect. If y'all don't like each other, just at least have the respect in place. You know what I'm saying? To be cordial. Hey, how you doing? Going about my business. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't got to fake kick it.
I respect that too as well. Just like they ain't gotta give kumbaya with it, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just as long as the respect ain't there, cause at the end of the day, them the first ladies in my life.
That's true.
So that's how I learned how to treat you.
Right, for sure.
You know what I mean?
I
So
agree.
if them the first ladies in my life, so I learned how to treat you. So you should learn like I want to know why he's so. You know what I mean? These women in his life, so I see why he treat me like this. You know what I mean? So, cause one thing about me, my mom is the first lady in my life.
For sure.
She get everything, whatever she want, no questions
It's
asked.
supposed
She
to be
get
like
it,
that. Right? For sure.
cause I know she in sacrifice for me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's it. Ain't no if and buts about it.
Yeah, right.
Ain't no going.
Ain't no coming in between that.
Ain't no coming in between that.
Yeah.
You might well kick rocks.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Cause I ain't playing about that.
Yeah.
And a lot of women.
But what about you, Diamond? Do you feel like you gotta have Pop's approval for to go on forward, like to deal with a guy? Like you feel like Pop's gotta stamp you for me to fuck with you? Like if I bring you around and Pops don't stamp it, we can't do it. You feel me?
I definitely think that it's important that my family is on board with the person that I'm with. True enough, my parents are very blunt, very transparent, very when you leave, we gonna talk about you. So I'm just gonna say
I gotta take another sip of that.
Listen, when you leave, we gonna talk about you. So, and even if I want to or not, so I agree. I do want my dad to approve of the person I'm with, because of course, me and my dad, if you know me and my dad, we've always had a great relationship. We've always been like buddy, number one person in my heart all my life, because I'm a daddy's girl. But at the same time, I'm kind of with Rose, because like if you my man for the season, and usually when it's that type of person, it's for the season. If you have a person that does not mess with your family, everybody on the outside can see what you don't see beyond.
Right.
You know, their vagina, their penis, their little vibe that they give you. Everybody can see what you don't see beyond your love-colored eyes, or what they say, rose-colored eyes, or whatever. And I always keep that in the back of my head. And if my parents do not approve of a specific person, I don't forget that. At the same time, I don't give them the bidding rights to say, oh no, I don't like her, so, or I don't like him, or whatever, and then I'm just gonna stop talking to the person. I don't do that. But at the same time, I do want my parents to be on board. Are my parents usually on board?
Nah.
No. Because I feel like I have a bad selection with guys. You know, the guys I'm with now, pretty much, yeah. They liked him from the beginning, but you know, I don't be knowing what they range it on, but whatever. But usually they're like, nah. But I do want them to accept and respect the person, like Rose said. I do love my parents. I love them, and I want them to be a part of my life, the person that I'm with. And you don't want to enter into a relationship with somebody and you can't take them around your people.
Right.
You can't take them to the function and everything just be organic, and you don't want it to be forced. They back in the corner not enjoying themselves, you know, because your family have inside jokes. Your family have things that you all have in common, and you all just know about each other over the years. And if you have somebody that they don't like, then
They ain't gonna say shit to that nigga.
that's what I'm saying. He's just there, and you just like, damn.
Don't get that nigga no corona.
But look,
You want it to be organic, so I mean, I'm kind of on both sides.
but what about you, Jeter? Like, how you feel like when you meet a chick? How do you like? Okay, for one, what catch KG eye? Like, what's gonna be like? Damn, what's gonna stop you to be like, damn, bro, who that is? So I'm saying, what you looking at?
The main thing,
Ladies, listen.
Diamond crazy.
Get your credentials in order.
I'm gonna tell you with me. I'm gonna just tell you with me. I'm very observant. Even when you think I'm not looking, I'm looking. I'm watching your social media. I'm watching what you post. I'm really doing my Carfax on you. You know what I mean? So I'm really looking at what you got going on and see if that match. And the main thing with me is just like you being genuine. That's hard to really find in 2021 because you gotta really think like, what are you here for? Especially with somebody that, not to saying I'm just like the populous guy in fucking Vicksburg, but in Mississippi in general. But in the same token, I got a lot of stuff going on. So what are you here for? Are you here for what I got going on, or are you really here for me, or is it genuine love or interest? Because in the same token, I know it's not love because you don't know me just yet. It's genuine interest in what I got going on, and genuine interest in getting to know me, the real KG, outside of DJing or whatever XYZ, whatever I got, entrepreneurship or whatever I got going on.
Right.
That's what's mainly thing when I look for, and it's rare to find. It's rare to find, but you know you gotta really evaluate. You gotta really do your due diligence. You know what I mean? Really just weed motherfuckers out, cause I mean just like guys for Diamond and just like girls for me, just like you really gotta weed through that shit, cause it's rough out here dating in 2021.
Yeah,
it's rough as fuck. Like,
but sometimes you can't. Like, I've seen a lot of time where it went wrong. Like a guy see a girl, right, and he instantly like, "What's your cash out?" You know what I'm saying? He coming with the money game first. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
But watch this. But it go on like you'll see the money game, and then you later on your question like, "Damn, bro, she just fuck with me because I got the money." Now you came with the money.
That's how you lay.
You see what I'm saying? Like you gotta know how you coming in. Like
that's true.
And then you also know with whoever it is on both sides of the fence, whatever you start, you gotta maintain it. You gotta keep it going. Like I ain't finna start the tricking game if I can't hold the tricking. You see what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Because that might be the intention on why she fucking with me.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? He's spoiling me. He got it. He doing. I ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta just be careful, man. How your approach, your first impression is everything. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how they remember. They remember you off your first impression. You know what I'm saying? So
I said that so many times to like to my. That's crazy. That's crazy. But I said that so many times, like your first impression, everything, and it's just like just to piggyback what y'all you said. You coming in with this? Oh, I pay your rent. I pay your car note. I pay this. I pay that. Man, you gotta keep that shit up.
Gotta keep it going.
That could have been a genuine person that didn't look for that. That didn't look for that, but you offered it. So she's constantly looking for that.
Yeah.
So if you ain't getting nowhere with her until you do that, and it's sad, but the same token, but you started it. There's no blame on her. You started it because you came in with the game. Because that's why I tell people, like, I tell my homeboys, because a lot of women don't know how to talk to women. That's a lot of things. We're gonna get into that too in this podcast. Niggas know how to talk to women, because a lot of women don't want your money. A lot of women want you to come in with some talking about some shit. Talking about some real shit. Like, you know what I mean? Having a real conversation. Not just like, how am I getting your pants? Or, oh girl, that fuck ass baby daddy nigga, he ain't doing this. I can buy them diapers. I can buy that Similac. Or I can pay your car note. They want to hear that shit too, but at the same token, they want to hear some real shit they never heard before.
And don't ask me what I'm doing every fucking 2 hours. Like, what you mean what I'm doing? Send me the lunch.
Oh shit.
Anything.
Yeah.
Like, I'm at work. If you gotta ask me what I'm doing every 2 hours, you are not the person for me. And he is not the man for you, sis. He ain't got nothing to do. He on somebody's couch. No.
So how you know what's a red flag? Like at the gate, like when they come to date, like what you feel like a red flag on the guy side? Like, oh, this is a red flag. He done said whatever. Oh, it's a red flag. Run.
Red flags in 2021.
What's the red flag?
I believe, for me, y'all already know I don't like the popular nigga because he just doing too much. But, you know, we talked about this before. I did not say that y'all were popular guys, not on KG.
Yeah, I ain't popular.
Yeah, I'm not talking about
I ain't popular. I'm just KG. Like, niggas know me.
Just their seat so they can get there.
I'm a DJ. I'm not. Let's quote this. I'm not the popular guy. I really don't like being a pop. I'm just a DJ. That's all I am.
So my answer is, when it comes to red flags, I don't like the person who's loud and flamboyant. He's trying to be seen. Usually the person who's trying to be seen is very inadequate. He doesn't know himself. He wants to be better than the people that are around him. And he's just not the person that you want to be involved with because he's trying to keep up an image. That's not all people who are like that, but you know, ladies, you know. Secondly, a red flag for me when meeting someone, like Rose said, if you automatically come out the gate, oh, I want to do this for you, that for you, this. First of all, sir, you don't know me from a can of paint. Why do you want to pay my rent? Why do you want to pay my car note? You just met me at the club. We drunk. Buy me some motherfucking crystals.
You so
And get my number and I'll call you tomorrow.
Crystals?
That's what you gotta do.
some crystals.
You like crystals?
When I'm drunk, some crystals or some Taco Bell, buy me some cheap right now. Some Waffle House, like Big Bird would say. And we're gonna pick this up tomorrow. When you come off the gate trying to impress me, trying to do too much, red flag.
Crystals, Waffle House, we need a sponsorship. BossTalk21, we need a sponsorship. Crystals, Waffle House, talk to us, man. DJ KG, YB, Diamond, let's go.
All right. So I think the last biggest red flag for me is a person who is just trying to bug me all the time. Like I just said, you do not tell me what you're doing every 2 hours. You are not continuously calling me. You are not continuously trying to stay in contact with me. You jumping off the bed calling me babe, boo. No, you're doing too much. You're trying to trauma bond your way into my life, and we're not going to do that, okay? You're worrying me. So I know that you ain't got nothing to do. That's a red flag.
I really feel like I'm a whole red flag.
You a red
I'm
flag?
a red flag like a motherfucker. Look, tell him about, look, he flash, he got an image, he try to dance me all day, but
Everybody doesn't have the same.
yeah, we're like when I'm flashy, like I really come from nothing, right? So like, you know what I'm saying? I come across a little, you know what I'm saying, some change. I want to reward myself. Like these trophies for the times I couldn't have it. You know what I'm saying? So like with me, I like attention, but it depends on what type of attention I'm getting. Like I want to be seen and heard. You know what I'm saying? Like when I walk through the door, you gonna know like, damn, that's him. Like he got it. Like all eyes gonna go like who he is. But like I ain't gonna be the loudest in the room. You know what I'm saying? And I damn sure ain't trying to. I like my money just as much as you like money. So I damn sure ain't trying to spend my money on you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't coming out the gate like what I'm trying to do for you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That just ain't me. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of, I have my way for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like any other person. I hate rejection. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool. You know what I'm saying? I ain't forcing nothing. They don't need to be there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm flashy and whatever I do, I can uphold it. If I can't, I ain't gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? So if I start off with the money game, I got the money to updo it, but most of the time I ain't coming with the money game. You gotta do something for me first, cause I know what I'm already having. You know what I'm saying? So I know what I'm bringing. So like, you gotta come with something. Like, come with something. Let me know, so I know like this is gonna be a 50-50. And it ain't gotta be big. See, sometimes a lot of people can see a person and they'll put a stigma on this person, like, oh, you want me to get something for you, but you be rocking this, that, and third. I ain't finna buy you that. I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't finna put that on you because your pocket might not be what my pocket is. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it be the smaller things that count. I'm up here working. You could be like, look, he ain't ate today. Let me go bring him some food and the Gatorade. Like, that mean more than you want to buy me the new J's. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't even really, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just do something for me like that. Do the small things and let that build up. You know what I'm saying? Because I can see your intentions and want to invest in your dream. Mm-hmm. You know, you could be like, we could be running it. I could be testing you like, look, man, I'm hungry, man. You know, bring me something to eat. You bring me something to eat. We talking about lunch break or whatever. You telling me about what you trying to do. See, sometimes we can see a diamond that need polishing, but you know what I'm saying? We can see like, okay, she just need a little. She got some potential, bro. She just need a little help. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That we like you enough in your head straight. We gonna step in. We gonna help. You know what I'm saying? What you trying to go to school? So then that's when me starting to invest in. I like you we're gonna take some time, get to know you, whatever, and then I'm gonna start investing in your future because if I invest in you, you're gonna help me.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to grow together. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't scared to invest in nobody, and I ain't scared of a woman or what she got, 'cause she can have more than me. That don't make, you know what I'm saying? That don't fit me.
Facts, man.
But wrap it up.
And I say this all the time, just to piggyback. I just piggyback off what you were saying too as well, and just like just in general, just like, how can I say this to make it come off to the ladies? I don't want women to say it like KG got all these rules, and it's not these rules. And it's just, I'm just saying this. It's the small things that count.
For sure.
And just like it, I can buy me a pair of tennis shoes. I can buy this. I can buy that. It's small things count. You can give me a cake. I haven't got a cake for my birthday since I was goddamn 10th grade. So that's some shit that you can get me. You know what I mean? And that would make my day.
Right.
I haven't got a cake in 10th grade. Shit, I'm not going to say my age, but in the same token, you know, I haven't got a cake in 10th grade, since 10th grade. Right. So there could be some shit like, well, damn, she thought enough about me to give me a cake. I don't want no tennis shoes. I got enough of that.
Right, for sure.
I got enough of clothes. I got enough of watches and cologne. You know what I mean? Just give me some shit that I don't got that make me think like, damn, she thought about G.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right, for sure.
But like I'm saying, this DJ KG, this BossTalk21. If you like what you heard tonight, we got a lot of stuff, man. We're gonna talk about a lot of different things. And you can follow me on social media at DJ KG. I am DJ KG. Facebook _ I am DJ KG on Instagram. And Diamond, talk to them for let them know what you can follow you on.
All right, it's Diamond. You can find me at Diamond Takes Life on Instagram. So hit me up on there. My other social sites will link from there. I have a link tree on my actual Instagram page. But yeah, you can hit me up for the major things at Instagram, Diamond Takes Life. So Ro, where they can find you at?
You can basically find me on Instagram at YBN_YoungBoss. You know, follow me on Instagram. And also follow the podcast at BossTalk21 Podcast. You know, you're going to see, you know, tap in with us. Leave your comments, what you thought about the episode, what you think we should talk about on the next episode. And, you know, tag the person that you feel that need to be on the show. We want to work with them. You know what I'm saying? We want to hear their story. Everybody got a story to tell. We want to hear their story. You know what I'm saying? Let them educate the youth and tell us what to do and what not to do. You know what I'm saying? So, it's BossTalk21, man. We finna tap out.
I appreciate y'all tapping in with us. We are BossTalk21, DJ KG, Diamond, YB himself, and we are out, man.